All right, what is up, YouTube? MCO40 here. So we are live on YouTube again. The mic's probably going to crackle a little bit. I apologize for that, but we've been asked to talk about why modern era Yu-Gi-Oh product has failed, but yet why I believe that the Chronicle deck and even the Yusei Fudo deck itself is going to be a good product. So let's talk about your price point here for a second. So this is a $20 product. All right. Now for $20, we know that you are going to be getting the entire deck in 51 cards in all hollow, which I do think that is a pretty big win in itself. So basically, they're doing what they did with Dude a long time ago. You know, how Dude was basically a specifically designed set to actually, get you invested and, try to take your money. Well, this is kind of the similar interest here, where you're spending $20, you're getting, a good chunk of, good cards here. And it's all going to be available in Hollow. So, based on everything that we have on the TCG side of this, they're just saying, hey, this is going to be a specialty product based on the anime, blah, 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 yubba, yubba, chubba, chubba. There is nothing really too crazy to mention on this. Now, I am pulling up Yugipedia here. Okay, come here, thank you. Alright, so Yugipedia, this is everything that we have basically penciled into the deck. You have the Alt Art Ecclesia, the Fleur de Lis, you're getting the Fusion Deployment, you're also getting the Alt Art Thrust on the new artwork, which is pretty good. But what we got confirmed so far is the Stigmata Dragon, Albaz, Ecclesia, Aluber Pooper. You get Blazing Cartesia, which is probably one of the better things you can get. You're also getting Magna Hut, Saronir, and Druis Worm, which is kind of funny, actually, that you are going to be getting those in reprints, because we just got them, but instead of going and buying the Mega 10 products themselves, you'll get them handed to you in hollow in this deck. You also get Dogmatica Maximus, which is actually a pretty good reprint. You're also going to get another hollow printing of Nib, which I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing either. All the branded stuff. You also get a... This is right? This is all foil deck? All foil edition. So you're also going to get a Foolish Burial, a Gold Sark, a Super Polymerization in foil. It's actually pretty decent for consideration, actually, because I hadn't thought about that. Black Goat Laughs, which is going to be one of the bigger ones. Dogmatica Punishment, which is also going to be pretty big. You also do get the Fusion Duplication Alt Art as well. But for $20, like I said, Black Goat Laughs, you're getting all of the Bestials. You get Staples in here as well. And you're also getting Bestial Lubellion, which was also a very, very expensive card up to this point. And you don't have to go out of your way and buy these cards. They're all just wrapped up in a $20 box, handed to you. You buy 3 of these. So you spend $60, you get triple Thrust, triple Black Goat Laughs, which, I mean... Thinking about it right now, I just sold 3 Thrust today on TCG Player at $14 a Thrust. That's $42. I had those Thrusts listed for 12 hours. Thrust is one of the fastest moving cards in the competitive scene right now. It should be one of each of these based on this. It should be 51 cards. And secret rare second copy of one of the 6 ultras. Yeah, it'll be one of each. So once again, for $60, you're getting a playset of Black Goat Laughs, and you're getting a playset of Thrust. I don't see a world where that is a terrible pickup. Like, it just doesn't realistically seem like a bad thing to me. And that's why, like, in comparison to Doom of Dimensions, you're getting your value guaranteed. And this is also Konami killing their reprint equity, because Lubellion's done after this. The Bestials are done. And we're still missing a couple of random things for this. I mean, that's a pretty interesting discussion point here for that. So, I don't know. I think that this deck is a very successful product based on that. Yeah, you'll need Thrust to get into your Yummy cards. Now, let's shift over here for a second, and let's go... I have to go to the really weird place to get to... yes, because for some reason Legendary 5Ds decks are under here. So, the Legendary 5Ds decks are a little bit different. These are $31.99 a product, but you get 156 cards. You get you're getting 3, technically, I believe, of everything that you would need from the Yusei deck, with the possibility of some differences. Imperm it's also funny that Imperm's in here and not in the Chronicles deck, but I mean, Imperm's already been punched in the face so much. But the thing with these decks is, the Albaz deck is definitely the one that they're going for more for the competitive players, because once again, see Thrust, see Black Goat Laughs, and also you do have that upgrade chance for that Starlight Rare, so I mean, that's the thing. But for this one, yeah, you can get Meowls in here and you can get Imperm, but you're also getting, the Chibi cards, you're getting, the Akiza, the tokens. This is definitely the holiday set for this year, repurposed and repackaged. It's just, instead of going for the style product where, you gotta pump out the money for those expensive cards, this is them going, well, hey, we're going to go back to, once again, that guaranteed model like Dude had, where you can get these and be rewarded for it. And I actually think that that's not necessarily such a terrible thing, all things, necessarily considered. I'm willing to, see where that goes over time, but, we will have to give it. We'll have to give it that. We'll have to wait and see if, maybe there's something else in here that they didn't advertise that's super spicy. But off the bat here, I mean, this also seems pretty good. Guaranteed products versus the random gotcha pulls are always going to be more successful. You just have to be willing to accept the fact that this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Doing what Magic the Gathering does, going, hey, you're spending $32, you're getting the guarantee, though. Kind of like the Secret Layers things that they do, which I do think is pretty strong. But once again, I mean, this product is meant for the casual player base. This isn't meant for the competitive. Now, the question is, what about, power creep? What about, ramping up sets and things like that? Yes, we are in a slump right now. Yes, it's not good. Any of craft and things will probably be carried by Burst Protocol. We don't know how good Burst Protocol is. Burst Protocol could end up being a Power of the Elements set, literally in disguise. They can slam down and ramp up so much garbage in there. We don't know yet. But no matter what, happens with these two products, they will be successful, even if they have like a terrible shelf life sitting on stores. I do know I wanted to open up some of these legendary decks and do them for singles, because the product over a 2 to 3 year time, even selling low rarity stuff, usually ends up paying for itself. It's that sort of long term. If you're a business owner and you can play the penny stonk game, you'll usually get very rewarded for it with these styles of product. So picking up Meows for 20, 24 a piece, when you can just get them handed to you for 32, and you get the entire Yusei deck. I don't see the bad with this. I think that there is a lot to be seen with how much you're getting. 156 cards with basically, if you only need to buy one of these to get everything you need for Yusei, that's incredible. Also, if you're an older format player too, especially if you want like the Yusei Fudo stuff in general, this is great. This is a big pickup. So I think this product is good. I think outside of the modern era products, these two are gonna carry. That's for sure. So I think we're in a good place outside of this. We just got to wait to see if Burst Protocol's Power of the Elements, or we got to wait for Power of the Elements to come punch us and, cry about it. We also don't know if there's going to be a special February, January set. We also don't know, if what the OCG holiday set is yet either, which will convert into a summer set for us. But we'll have to wait and see. All right. Well, with that, those are me thoughts